Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be having a little go at the Guardian's Everyman crossword, and this is published on the 11th of August 2024. It's a weekly crossword and I think there's a prize attached, so I don't publish this one until a week later. The other problem with it is you don't get any chance to check the answers because obviously they can't just tell you the answers if it's going to be a prize crossword. So I may or may not finish it. I may or may not have to look something up on my phone, I think, if I get really stuck, because I want to try and get through it. But I don't enter the prize if there is one, so don't worry about that. Although I think that's valid anyway. So I don't think there's anything more to say about it, really. I'm just going to crack on. Polish, admire, nude. Polish is to rub, isn't it? Polish, nude. Straightened, distressed, but back in office. Looks like anagrams straightened. So look at straightened. Straightened, distressed, but back in office. Something isn't re-elected. What's this one down? Let's have a look at this one down here. So that begins at nobleman over there at the crack of dawn. Early up, up early. At the crack of dawn. I think that's an RE then from what I was looking at. Straightened. Way to wear, swimwear in major thoroughfares. Roads, swimwear. Where's a ST? I can't think what swimwear is beyond bikini and trunk. Trunk roads. Trunk roads. There we go. Do be quiet, lolly, shush, no, not shush, do be quiet, dosh, there we are, dosh. In the auditoriums, this does sound like drew, amphibian, toad, so you tow something. Let's stick an E in there and see if I can work out what this is, if it is. Reinstated, that's going to be, isn't it? I think, let's just check it out. I don't even know I'm going to bother. Straightened, reinstated. I'm pretty certain that is reinstated. There we go. Anagrams are easy when you've only got to fit 5 letters in with some around them that kind of clue you into the word. At, sadly, a place of trade, stocking American flipping fishy dish. That sounds like an anagram of at some kind of place of trade, stocking an American. What's that? Tatar? Don't know. Buried in Parthenon, Nonagon. Sorry, I just looked at that one with straight edges. Nonagon. It's a hidden word. What's going on here? So began my day unpredictably. It's a toss-up. Okay. Began my day. So, yep. It's a toss-up game. Sunday morning, Saturday. It's a toss-up. I kind of feel like game ought to go there because I can't see what other word would begin with G. There's A, O, and E. Gabe. I don't know about that Y necessarily being there, but fairly comfortable with Nonagon anyway. Let's move on to portion of cinnamon bun, chai, nourishing and free. Portion of cinnamon bun. Portion of would make me think there's going to be a. I think that's wrong, isn't it? Earl. I think that's a bunchain and free. Unchain. There we are. Unchain. Early in. Over there. Early in. Earl is nobleman. Over there is crack of dawn is early in, I think. Must be in or on, mustn't it? I'm going to put that, but leave that one there because I'm not sure about. I mean, there is a Y in that anagram. There's 2 Y's in fact. So let's look at these down clues. Scuba radar deployed voracious fish. Well, it's got to be an anagram, hasn't it? But I think voracious fish. What's this going to be? Is it really going to be a barracudas? Barracudas. B-A-R-R-A-Q. Barracudas. That's useful. What have we got here? Curse and rants being heartless. Curses, sorry. Rants being heartless. Add RS. Rants being heartless. Rants being heartless. BRS. Curses. Polish admirer nude. Bear. Bear? What was that bear? Polish admirer nude is bear. Polish admirer. Not sure. Taking LSD, greasy hippies in the end, they're in a cell. Whew, I don't know what's going on there. Let's leave that there for now. I'll come down there. I can have another look at this because I think that was early in. I'm fairly happy that is going to be. So began my day. Monday morning. Something Monday in there, is there? Somebody. It's a toss-up. A name by Gosd. Something grey. Ah, it's a toss-up. Is that something grey? I don't know why that would be a toss-up if it was grey. Let's try that for a minute. So began. I mean, the other things I can think for a toss-up are obviously a coin toss, pancake toss, and anybody's guess. I would have said that what it should be, but anybody's game, I think, is the phrase. Anybody's game. I did say game, didn't I? So began my day. It's a nice arrival of an email for me, right in the middle of doing this. Okay, anybody's game is correct. Whoa, what's this? Taking LSD, greasy hippies. I think that's an anagram of LSD into hippies, which is 7 letters. In the end, they're in a cell. But I've got an R on a... Well, I've got an R, have I? But I haven't got any C's, so I don't think that's correct. Ho! Abruptly drawn back, one who entered tomb. Harold Carter? Can't be. Howard Carter, wasn't it, I think? Ho! Ward. That's a bit of a... biff for me. One who entered tomb. Howard Carter was the man who entered, I think it's the tomb of Tutankhamun, which is about 100 years ago. I think it was 1923. Ho is Howard. Ho. Draw backwards, yeah, Howard. And then draw back. Retrack. Carter. Maybe it wasn't Howard Carter. I'm fairly sure it was. Let's go on. Reckoned was plausible. Reckoned. Got a little bit of a problem here, aren't I? In this corner. Let's go over here. Swiss multinational and Dutch cozied up. And Dutch. I think Dutch is D for that. Swiss multinational, unless cozied up is nestled. Nestle. Yeah, Nestle being the multinational. With the Dutch. What is this going to be? It's 12-letter fishy dish. Threm. No, still not coming to me. Not very good with food and drink. Plans suggested by erotic etchings. Plans suggested. I mean, plans could be an anagram with that L in there. Don't know. To make greater numbers is Swedish band touring a capital city. Addis Ababa. How do you spell Ababa? I'm going to go through that in a minute. Which is the capital of Ethiopia. Although I'm failing to spell it well. It's Swedish band, so I've got to get ABBA here somewhere. So that makes me think that's probably where I'm going wrong. Let's take out that. ABBA. Oh, there's my ABBA bit. A, B, B. D, to make greater numbers. Add, okay, add is abba touring a. Okay, so okay, abba, no, abba. Oh, let's look at this one. Oh, Irish, let's get that one. Irish musician in African country needing no introduction. So I'm looking for 5-letter Kenya. Eat pilafs regularly, which is going to be E-T-P-L, no, A-S-I, Asia. There we are. So that's eat pilafs every other letter. Okay, that's looking a bit more happy. Don't know that yet. What's going on here? Initially, Schubert and Liszt illustrated Liszt's illustrious educator and Liszt. Illustrious S-M-L-I-E-R. I think that's Salieri, isn't it? Salieri. Schubert and Liszt, I-E-R-I. I think he was renowned Italian. I think he was the great rival to Mozart. I think, but I'm not very good on these things. Was hacking chesty daughter given treatment? I think that's a D there. Chesty. Ill. Chesty daughter. Was hacking chesty daughter. Chesty is 6 letters. Could be an anagram of chesty actually. Chesty with a D, which would give me chesty D. S doesn't look like I've got many. What am I trying to get to? Given treatment. Was hacking. Scythed. There we are. Scythed. It is. Just got to realign that up again now. I've used the anagram thing. Scythed is an anagram of that. What do we got? Everyman's describing idiot husband. Misguided satire. Crazy scenes. So we've got. Yeah. Oh, what do we got there? This is terma salata, or whatever it is. I don't quite know what the word is. Stocking America, tiramisu, salata. Oh, salata, tiramisu. Sorry to USA. Oh, they are USA maybe. American, stocking American, flipping. Oh, hang on. Flipping. What's flipping going on? Gosh. At, sadly, a place of trade. I'm just going to take that out and leave that T there for now, I think. Let's see what's down here. Deal or collapse. I would think that's something like trade off or fend off or something. Gosh. Character scene towards the end of The French Lieutenant's Woman. E-H-T-N. Is that an H? Is that an off? Maybe it's not. Let's look at these little clues over here, see if these help me out a bit. Pasta sauce in uniform, covered with a bit of old cloth. Ragu. Rags of cloth, and U for uniform is the NATO phonetic alphabet. Actor waiting, where Cluedo weapon concealed understudy, I think that is. Yes, very good. Cluedo. You've got the study is one of the places where the weapon is, and the understudy is obviously the person who's the substitute backup actor if your star has to take the night off, or is forced to take the night off. While using phone, remove central part of cable. While using phone is to talk. While using phone, removed central part of cable. Part of cable is a strand. Oh, character scene towards the French Lieutenant's Woman. Golly. Character alpha. So we've got, okay, the French, LT, so let's put LT, woman, it's just going to be a woman's name, and so I'm looking at this clue thinking character could be something like a bit foreign character, more like an alpha or beta or gamma, alta, seen towards the end of the French is probably la, I don't know where le or la or le will go in there, al, or the, la, yeah, end of the French lieutenants, woman lieutenant is LT, but I don't quite know how to put that together. So I'm going to look at this. Plans suggested by erotic etchings. Plans suggested. What are they? They're going to be. I've got all these two over here as well. Taking LSD. In the end, they're in a cell. Taking LSD. Greasy hippies. In the end, they're in a cell. What were in a cell? Curses and rants. Being heartless is raves. No rave. I mean, you'd think there's an S there. But curses and rants. Curses. Can't see it. Reckoned was plausible. Reckoned. Added up. Added up. There you go. Oh, not a fan of clues like that because you've just got to have a moment of inspiration as I did. What's going on here? I should be able to get this one down. Deal or collapse. Deal. Pick out. Something out. Put out. Play out. Deal. Play out. Collapse. Pass out. Pass. Okay. Pass out. Everyman's describing idiot husband. Misguided. So everyman is I'm or me or I. Idiot husband. Misguided satire. I mean, it looks like there's an anagram of satire. Crazy scenes. Scenes is 6 letters. Satire is 6 letters, but I've got a Y in there for scythe. Mass hysteria is the answer. Why that's mass hysteria? Let's see if we can break that one down. Everyman, I'm, ass husband, and satire with a Y. Where's that Y coming from? Don't know where that Y comes from at this moment. Maybe I'll come back to it. My ass husband. Oh, my ass husband, I think, and then satire around it. Good old Terry Salata, how I've spelled that. I'm going to think about that again in a minute. I really don't want to. What's this one then? Plans suggested by erotic drawings. Rains, plans. Yeah. Plans. KL. Take that off because I can't see what I'm doing. I think that's a rings, isn't it? Rings, erotic drawings, rings. But that isn't. Is that rings or rhymes? I'm going to take that out for a minute and just get back and look at some of these other ones. what I'm struggling with. Polish, admire, renewed. Polish or is it Polish or Polish? Polish admirer. I mean, if it's Polish, I've got no idea any Polish words, so that doesn't seem likely. Polish is to rub. Admirer is and nude is bear. Kirsten Ransby, I don't know that one. Taking LSD. With C now, not D, CD. So, in the end, they're in a cell. Eesh. Taking LSD, greasy hippies. LSD doesn't quite fit there, doesn't fit there. LSD, taking LSD is tripping. Tripping, isn't it? Trippy. Hippies, in the end, they're in a cell. Are we talking about a sleeper cell from a terrorist organisation, or a convict kind of cell, or are we talking battery cell, or cell phone even? I can't think of any other cells beyond that, really. And that, oh, actually I can, because you can still have amino acids or something. What was that? Y? Anybody's game. Okay, I'm fairly happy. I think that's something to do with acids, which is acid is cell. Yeah, acid is LSD, and I was thinking of amino acids, which is what you get in the body's cells. So that's where I'm going with that. Cells. Greasy hippies, greasy, oil, taking LSD, hippies in the end, greasy, oily acids. Greasy, another word for greasy that fits there. If that's R, and I don't know that it is, but if it is, I will come back to that. I need to. This is annoying me over here that I can't really unravel this one, just because I don't know how to spell it mainly, and therefore I've got no ideas which bits go where. Masalata. I would say that's Taramasalata. I think there's just lots of A's in there, but Taramasalata. Tiramasalata. So let's try and break that down. At TA. Yep. A place of trade. Stocking in American. Flipping. And flipping these to. So that's AM. Rasalata. Sadly, I mean, the thing about cryptic crosswords is you're supposed to be able to get them from the cluing, even if you don't know the word, or how to spell it in this case. A place of trade is, I can only think of a supermarket, which is clearly not the answer. Place of trade is a market though. A mart. Mart. Salata. Stocking American. So AM. Flipping. I wonder if that all A. At. Maybe it's all flipped. At. A. ATA. And then we've got LAS. Lassart. AM American. LAS. ART. Lacerat. Doesn't quite fit. A place of trade would be. Oh, what would that be? Less. I mean, there is a mart there. Mart. Okay, mart stocking American, so M-A-R-T with an A stocked, flipped. And then that's, at alas. There we are. Okay. At alas, a mart with an A for American. There we go. You can get them if you look long enough. Plans suggested by erotic etchings. What is that word? Let's go down here again. I'm more interested by this one down here. Characters seen towards the end of French Lieutenant's Woman. It ain't Meryl Streep fitting in there. And Trother, Trosh, Antoinette, and let's have a look at this 22 down. While using phone, remove central part of cable. So okay, so B is the central part of cable. Phone is to ring, call while using phone. I mean, assuming we're not getting into a more modern use of smartphones and things, so I'm just going to take a sip of my tea, as I seem to have been on this for a long time at the moment, about 26 minutes. So, yeah. What have I got? Character seen towards end of the French Lieutenant's Woman, or Lieutenants. I mean, I feel like that's an L. I feel like it has to be in there altogether. I've never seen the film, to be fair. I mean, I think it's early 80s, but 1982, 83. Meryl Streep standing on the cob at Lyme Regis, as I recall. Anagram helper. Let's have a look at this in a crossways. What have I got? C rings. I mean, that can be something other than a vowel, but I'm not sure. Actually, let's go there and just do it in there. So, L A E, something R, something N, something S. I don't think it's going to be an A. Could be fleerings. You see, if I get another vowel in there, I've got to put something in there like a T, haven't I? Or some kind of consonant. So one of these two has to be a consonant, I would think. Rings. Leerings. Leering. Plans suggested by erotic. Drawings. Ooh. No. Ooh. T. Alterings. Alterings. Oh. I'm going to try and do this. I don't like doing down clues really, because I'm not as visual on them. Right, Z, X, C. Plans. I just can't think of a word for plans really, if I'm honest. Gosh. P, M, L. And I'm a bit stuck in my mind on INGS, which I don't think is correct. H, F, S, A, P, O, U, I. Alterations, alternatives, alternatives. Let's go through this actually. E, L, E could be a possibility there. R, L, T, L, Y, L, U, L, alterations. alter. Alterations are kind of plans, aren't they? But I don't think it's that. I'll. Not sure. I'll. Not sure. Plow. What about P? P. Pl. Don't know. Let's go across the bottom. ZX. C. Cl. Clue. VL. No. No. Oh, hang on. B. B could. Blah. Blue. Blueprints. Ah, there are blueprints. There we go. Blue. Very erotic, yes. Ugh, down to my last. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Not feeling confident I can get these last few. Polish, admirer, nude. I mean, I would feel that's bare, but I don't understand why. Polish is rub, but it's not anything there to say. Turn it around. Admirer's a fan. Curses and rants. Being artless. Feels like it needs an S on the end. So what's this? Taking LSD is acid. Greasy hippies are greasy, and then S for hippies, being the in the end being the S. Fishy. I think that's fish, isn't it? Fishy acids. Is that right? Not sure about that. Curses and rants. Being heartless. Rash. I kind of want rash to be there, but rats. Rats. Okay, that was really simple, wasn't it? That was rants without the N in it. I was trying to take out too many letters. So what's this? Fatty acids. Greasy. Ratty acids. Roti, rotty. Tatty, titty, tutty, tutty. Oh. O, P, L. Gosh. Fatty acids. Oh, there we are. Fatty. So what's this? Polish. Buff. There we are. Ah, buff. Yes. Triple definition. Polish is to buff something. Admire is a buff. Someone who's an expert on something's a buff. And nude is in the buff. So, last couple to go. Just have a look at the clock I've set up. 33 minutes coming up. I'm sort of grinding my way to this now, aren't I? With and that can only really be a, can't be an H. ZXC, could be a C. Antioch, Antioch. C, V, no. Not likely. N. Whoa. M. Not likely. Possible. S. Could be an OA. OA. Could be something like Noah, but Osh. GH is quite a possibility, I think. Tough. Doesn't quite fit. HH, not very likely. JK, K, no. L, maybe. At trophy. Something trophy. Let's just finish off what letters go there. UH, not really. That's a possibility. RH, maybe. So yeah, actually, character seen towards the end of The French Lieutenant's Woman. I mean, I have to be honest and say, there's not very much in this clue that is helping me build this answer. Scene. Character is a What kind of character are we after? Don't know. Seen is low, noticed, note. Can't really fit. There's so many things that just don't fit into these caps. Towards the end of the French, so le, la or le, à l'est, à la. And if we're looking for a woman, catastrophe, doesn't quite fit catastrophe. I mean, Ragu's fairly comfortably certain pastorals in uniform, covered with a bit of old cloth. I mean, I wouldn't have used covered as, say, put it at the bottom, but understudy works. So I'm very comfortable with that. This one here, while using phone, remove central part of cable. Removed central. Rang. That's the only word I can think of. Called. Called is C-A-L-L-E-D. Central part of that is double L. Call. Is this understudy? Actor. Waiting. Where Cluedo. Weapon concealed. And we've got a 10-letter word there. It's not two 5-letter words, so I think that has to be understudy. I don't think it's. I mean, Cluedo weapon isn't concealed under the study. It's concealed potentially in the study, but I think that's just a quibble. While using phone, remove central part. PE. Part of cable is a strand, is a wire. Jeez. LT. LT for lieutenant, but then what comes after that? Woman. Okay, put a woman's name in there. Character would be a something like apostrophe, wouldn't it? Knowing what he likes to put into these clues. I don't even understand what that would be, but I think that's what it is. Apostrophe. Character is an apostrophe. Scene towards the end of the French lieutenant's woman. Oh, there it is. Towards the end. Apostrophe. It's that simple again. While using phone, remove central part of cable. Well, what fun this is going to be. Alphabet trawling this one. While using phone. That's what we've got. W-O. Something D. Let's take them out and go through them first. Can't be Q, can't be W. It could be W. Can't be E. T. Part of cable. Yeah, Y. Unlikely to be any of the vowels or that. Oh. Could be an S. Could be a D. Could be food. G-O. Could be. Hold J. K-O. Probably not. Not impossible, but loud. Loud. Z-O. Probably not likely for once. C-O. Chord. How about chord? What is that? Chord. While using phone. Chord. Connected. Really? So if I was type connected, C-O-N-N. That can't be chord, can it? I don't think it's chord. I'm going to bung in chord because I've been on this crossword long enough today. Can't check it. So there we go. Right, well, I'll go through the clues. That took me about just under 40 minutes, I think. Not convinced by that last answering, but let's go through, see what we got. So, just scroll down a bit. Oh, where's that going? About there, I think. So, triple definition for polish is to buff, and admire is a buff and expert on something, and if you're in the buff, you're nude. Reinstated, which is an anagram of straightened, and if you're put back in office, I think that should be put back in office. or maybe, I think that's, maybe not, no, distressed, but back in office, so the surface is that, but it is back in office, is reinstated. Curses is rats, that's just rats, kind of an old-fashioned curse, I think, and take out the N from rants, being heartless, you get rats. Way to wear swimwear in major thoroughfares. So, a trunk road is a major thoroughfare. I'm just trying to work out the exact passing. Okay, way is road, and that's wearing swimwear, which is trunks, swimming trunks. So began my day is an anagram of anybody's game, and anybody's game is a phrase for it's a toss-up. Portion of cinnamon bun, chai, nourishing and free. So we've got unchain, which is to free, hidden in there, portion of. Swiss multinational is Nestle, and D for Dutch. Cozied up is nestled. Reckoned was plausible, so if you reckoning things, you're adding up the total, and plausible is that added up. Initially, Schubert and Liszt's illustrious educator, renowned Italian. So Salieri was I think he was a composer who kind of rivaled Mozart, and we've got the initial letters of that getting us there. Everyman's describing idiot husband, so I think everyman is my, idiot husband is ass, H, and then we've got misguided satire, so an anagram of satire for the rest of the clue, and crazy scenes are mass hysteria. Character scene towards the end of French Lieutenant's Woman, nothing too complex here, it's just that apostrophe there we were looking for. Irish musician in African country, needing no introduction, so we've got Kenya, take off the K of Kenya, gives us Enya, who's a very good Irish musician. Fantastic album she did, a couple of them. Actor is an understudy, or an actor who's waiting as an understudy, and where the weapon in Cluedo may be concealed is under the study, in the study. Eats pilaf regularly, so we've got A, S, I, A, the second, fourth, sixth, eighth letters of eats pilaf give us Asia. Here's our definition there, not particularly helpful. Scuba radar deployed is an anagram of barracudas, which are very voracious fish. Taking LSD, so LSD is acid. We've got greasy, which is fatty, and then hippies, S, take the S from hippies in the end, and fatty acids are what you get in your body's cells. Nobleman, over there at crack of dawn, so nobleman is an earl, and over there at the crack of dawn, so it's kind of I can't quite break out where you get the yin in, but he's over, an early in is at the crack of dawn. Don't think about it too hard, just accept it, I think. Buried in Parthenon Agong, one with straight edges, so buried in there we've got non-A gone, and that's got straight edges, 9-sided shape, I think. Right, here we go. Fishy dish is taramasalata and flipping, so we have to flip the whole answer. We've got at, alas, for sadly. So we've got at to start with love. Alas is sadly. That does come up a lot. Maybe should pick that up. A, and then a place of trade is a mart, and that's stocking in American, an A. So there we go. In the auditorium, drew amphibian. So toad is an amphibian, spelled that way. Toad with a W-E is if you're towing a car or whatever, you're drawing it along. Do, be quiet is sh. So do sh, which is lolly, dosh. Okay, didn't quite figure this one out, or fully figure it out. Ho is the H-O. Abruptly draw back. So we've got draw backwards is no, okay, ho, and then we've got retract, abruptly draw back, so we've got retract but without the final T, so draw back is to retract, and then draw again, draw back, so one who entered two. I think somehow that's how it is, retract with draw and ho for, and Howard Carter was the man who entered Tutankhamun's pyramid tomb. about 100 years ago. Plans are blueprints and erotic etchings. Erotic can be termed blue sometimes, and prints are etchings. To make greater numbers is Swedish band touring capital city. So we've got Addis Ababa, which is the capital city of Ethiopia. To make greater numbers, add, and then is, and then Swedish band is ABBA, touring an A, so put an A in the middle of ABBA. Deal or collapse, pass out. If you pass out cards, you're dealing them, and if things collapse, then you pass out. If you collapse, you faint, you pass out. Was hacking is scythed, and then chesty, D for daughter, given treatment is an anagram of scythed. Pasta sauce is a ragu, and U for uniform, which is NATO phonetic alphabet, so that's valid. And then we've got rag is a bit of cloth. And have I actually figured out what this is about? While using phone, removed central part of cable. So I'm not sure about this clear answer entirely, but I think cable is a cord while using phone. What would go in the middle of that? Core, CO, something RD. Oh, no, hang on. Removed central part is RD, but you can't remove the central part of removed because there's nothing to indicate to remove it. Chord. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that's the correct answer. I guess I'll find out when the answer is published in a week's time and when this is being published. So there you go. Thank you for watching. I got there eventually. Just under 40 minutes. Well, I say I got there eventually. I'm not sure about chord, but pretty much got there. Hopefully showed the power of perseverance and sticking with a grid and going through and working at it, and got really beaten down there in the last 6 or 7 clues, but got there eventually. Bit of alphabet trawling. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.